First of all, then, injury news to begin with. Sterry and Maxwell, how are they today?
Yeah, they're both good. They've both trained all week, which is really pleasing. Obviously, we're worried about them after the game, but probably James Maxwell more than Jamie. But it settled down very, very quickly for him, which is pleasing. And obviously, we had it checked and stuff. So, yeah, he's good. And that's a bonus for us, really, because we're worried when they both went off at Barrow. But to have them out there all week and training and ready for Saturday is really pleasing for us.
Is everybody else okay in between the matches?
Yeah, everyone's fine. Everyone's good. Like I said, the only two still we're missing is Richard Wood and Zane Westbrook, although Zane stepped up his recovery. So he'll be probably joining in with us very soon, I would say. Fully. But he's been out on the pitches doing little bits and pieces of the sessions, as is Woody. So, yeah, they're not too far away, but we need to get them, up to speed. And but it's nice. It's nice to have this selection problems. To try and pick a team that we think could go, hopefully get us another 3 points on Saturday against a really good Notts County team.
With regards to Wood and Westbrook, are the timescales in your head as to when they might be able to get out there, or is it just see how you go for the time being?
Yeah, just see how we go. They've missed obviously a large chunk, haven't they, of a lot of months really. So it's about just every day getting them used to that intensities again of how we work and how we train. But yeah, it's just play it by ear, I would say, on those two.
Well, you were desperate for a home draw, so naturally Kettering away in the next round of the FA Cup. Your thoughts on that as a challenge for the future?
Yeah, it's difficult to speak about that when we've got a game in a couple of days against Notts County. It's obviously, like, we all set much to draw. It's a lot closer to my home than Barrow. I know that, which is really pleasing. But yeah, listen, it'll come around, I'm sure, very quickly. But we've got a lot of important games particularly to take care of over the next couple of weeks and try and get as many points as we can to keep ourselves in a good position.
Yeah, and it starts with, potentially a cracker. Fourth versus third, top of the table clash. Your take on Notts County right now?
Yeah, good team. Probably where I'd expect them to be. I think they've obviously taken a little bit of time to get going, and when a new manager goes in, that happens, and you can see obviously it's starting to pay dividends for them. I've got some of the top players in the division, so we know it's going to be difficult. They've been strong away from home, but we're looking forward to the challenge. We feel like we're in good form ourselves, so it should be a good game. Two good teams going head to head, so looking forward to it.
Whenever we get circumstances like this, we like to talk about statement wins or teams almost kind of sticking out the chest and showing how good they are. How big an opportunity is that then for Doncaster Rovers this weekend?
It's just the next game, Andy. Honestly, it's just the next one for us that we've prepared for this week. We've had a really good week on the training ground. We've had a good game on Tuesday against York at the stadium, where a lot of the players have really impressed in that game. We won the game 3-0. There was goals from Joe Ironside, Ben Close, Tom Anderson. Some really good performances from Tom Nixon, Brandon Fleming, Joe Sabara, Ephraim Yaboa. So there was actually, really pleased with that workout, as well as having a good training group. Because of the numbers we have, it didn't really affect our training group because we had quite a few training as well, and we got a lot of work into them. So it's been a really positive week, but ultimately it's what we do on Saturday, and the 3 points are at stake, and hopefully we can get them.
How different a prospect are they now under new leadership, Notts County? And part of the reason why I asked, Notts County, 2 wins from 2 last season, and whether they might provide anything different this time around.
Yeah, last season. That's irrelevant now, isn't it? Regardless of how the season went, it's irrelevant really for me. It's more about this season, this game. Us in this moment, them in that moment. It's about us getting our plan right and making sure we affect the game. We know they're a good footballing team. Probably one of the best in the division in terms of possession stats, anyway. So it's going to be a tough game, but we're looking forward to it. It's a really good challenge. We hope our fans can come out and get behind us and support us, which I'm sure they will, because when a team comes with 3,000 fans, it's they sing. Away fans sing constantly, don't they? You hear our fans away from home. We take them in numbers, and they can make it almost like a party atmosphere for them. We want to try and do that at home with our fans. So and our fans are brilliant. So if we can try and create that, that atmosphere, and it's ultimately what we do on the pitch that's going to do that for our fans. So we want them through. We need them. These are the games we need them to come and get behind us and hopefully cheer us to 3 points, because these are the games you want to be involved in. The big teams coming, 3,000 fans, the games you want to be at, the games you want to win. Although it's just the next one for us, it's really important that we have that backing, which I'm sure we will, and get our fans being louder than the Notts County fans. That would be brilliant.
It's not too great a leap of faith to think there might be, getting on for 10,000 in on Saturday, really, but for a game of this size.
Yeah, I think we could be north of that, really. With speaking to some of our staff, it could be more than that, and that's great. If we can have 8,000-9,000 home fans there on Saturday, that would just give the players a massive boost. You've heard me talk about it before. The Crew game in the playoffs last year, the atmosphere in the Barrow game that led into the playoffs, it was just phenomenal, and that's what our fans can do. And we need to continue to perform and give them a team that they can be proud of, and I hope we are. I know we can be better, of course we can, but that's all we do it for, is to give our fans that team that they can come and support, be proud of, and hopefully enjoy watching.
Just finally, how much have we seen then in what's been a pretty good couple of weeks for Doncaster Rovers in two different ways? Great elements of resolve in this squad. So not a stellar performance at Barrow, good team, but got through it, into the hat for the next round. Bromley defeat, comeback, Bradford, absolutely outstanding. That takes kind of quite the mental switch on to do.
It's been a really positive, last week's really positive for us. We've obviously progressed in the two cups, had a really good win at Bradford. And if you look at 3 games, a lot of the squad has been needed and used, and that's why the importance of a good group. And we're going to need that. Although this month is limited in games in terms of the league anyway, next month comes, it's grueling. I think there must be 7, 8, 9 games next month leading into the Christmas period. So we want to have ourselves in a really good position come January, that we can pounce and go again. So this is why these are critical times, and I've already spoken to the group about creating that gap and can we get ourselves in a position where we're not looking over our shoulders at teams and stuff like that. So these next couple of games, obviously starting Saturday, gives us an opportunity to do that.